Absolutely. Hey, everybody. Oh, that went like twice, huh? Yeah, I am sorry about that. But however, this is your girl, Erica Trinell. And as I stated, I will be going live every Saturday. Fun at 9 o'clock. I was a little late. Work over BS, right? We're gonna have a good segment today. We're gonna talk about DJ Emmy, Chrisean Rock, her sister, Face Off. We're gonna talk about P. Diddy, this BS with the Tupac situation, and I want to touch a little bit on the war, even though I don't know exactly what is happening over there. Okay, but I just want to touch some, just talk about it a little bit, right? My hair is going crazy, right? Yeah, I just did it, but I haven't dipped it. So sorry, you guys. Okay, everything's looks weird. But anywho, you guys, we have a lot, like I said, a lot of stuff they're going to be touching on. And I want to touch on something with DJ Emmy. They gossip a lot. So obviously we're going to have to talk about some things that's pretty much going on in the industry when it comes down to DJ Emmy. So I'm going to share a news clip and I'm going to share my input on it. Okay. So let's get with the business. Where we at? There we go. It don't want to talk, y'all, but guess what? We finna make this thing talk. You know what I'm saying? What is going on? Come on, girl. What's the deal?
One of the most recognizable voices in radio. Investors in a real estate venture say they were swindled out of millions of dollars.
Wow.
And they argue syndicated radio rapper Rashawn Casey, better known as DJ Envy from the show The Breakfast Club, promoted these deals. Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace responds to those mounting accusations you're about to hear for the first time.
We've helped so many people, not just regular people, but celebrities, athletes. Executives.
That's DJ Envy on his syndicated.
What is going on? Like, you don't want to.
iHeartRadio show, The Breakfast Club. He's often promoted the real estate venture of his pal, Cesar Pina.
You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ.
But it's more than just a passing endorsement.
You could partner with us on some deals, make some money with us.
Envy and Cesar have teamed up for seminars, including one at the Jacob Javits Convention Center, pitching opportunities to flip properties, often in distressed areas of New Jersey.
We invested $200,000 and looks like we're never going to get it back.
Jose Santiago and his wife, Jessica Ortiz, say they believe investing in this neighborhood of Patterson would be their ticket to the American dream.
That's the reason why I got into real estate, so we can actually start flipping properties, buying properties, so we can have something for our kids in the future.
The couple says they connected with entrepreneurs.
Okay, you guys. Honestly, you guys, I don't know what's going on with the audio with that, but however, that's pretty crazy and some harsh accusations. I don't understand if he was just helping promoting, right? This guy that I guess is presumed to be his friend. How do he get tied up in all of this mess? Who's to know who's shady and not shady, right? So for me, I think he probably, I don't know. He probably did not know, but if he did, shame on him. Because there's a lot of people that lost their money. I think the guy was investing and sometimes it started off legit, right? And after a while, you're doing so many investments and you're getting so many people at one time. You're trying to make people happy, which is wrong. So don't think what I'm saying like I'm trying to justify anything that was done. He just got over his head, he needed a team, basically to kind of oversee what's going on or whatnot. He just needed a team, and I think he may have went in with the right intentions, but it ended up he got lost in the sauce. So now he has to, I think, pay these people back. I don't know if it's what type of charges they are because I don't want to speak on it too much. I don't want to talk too negative about it just as well because obviously I did see what DJ Emmy said that he didn't get a dime from any of those people. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy or whatnot. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I pray to God that I hope everything turns out well for him. I definitely do. I hope, for his family's sake, for sure, that everything turns out real well for him with that situation because that's a predicament to be in. That's not a good predict to be in when you are being actually accused of. Hi, girl. You're being accused of. I don't even know what he's being accused of. Do you know what DJ Emmy is being accused of? I don't know the actual charges. I don't want to lie on here. What is being alleged?
I'm pulling it up right now.
I was trying to put it on the screen, but nothing wanted to act right, so I said, "Let me take it down or whatever."
His charges, right?
Right.
I think it was for. Let me not. This is what's basically going on. It says that. He's accused of a $2 million apartment scam, but it's not from like recent. So I'm like looking into again because that was brought up by the real deal. That was like the first charge that supposedly.
So I think he has multiple charges, right?
And that's something that is I think so because let me see.
I just don't know what they are for sure. You guys, we'll make sure we put it on Instagram on the official.
But I think that's what's coming up is addressing recent allegations.
Okay.
And the recent allegations was he was accused of a real estate scam. So that's something that he's actually currently being charged of allegedly. It's an estate law scam lawsuit that he's actually being charged of. According to Billboard, it says that DJ Emily is facing real estate scam allegations. And in this statement says 5 months after Instagram account first accused New York City radio host DJ Emby for being complicit in a multiple $1 million real estate investment scam in New Jersey, the situation has turned in spiraling web of lawsuits, countersuit, bankruptcies, and media coverage. So that's basically what it says. And it says there's at least 20 civil cases filed in the recent months. Dozens of investors claim that Cesar Pena and wife Jennifer Pena, New Jersey developer with famous friends, ripped them off, either through failed house flipping, a stalled apartment develop project, or a startup apartment development project that looked like they were doing, or a startup that said they would empower small investments in real estate. So yeah,
those are harsh charges, huh? I mean, they're like more like I'm suing you and you're gonna pay me my money.
Right.
He's tied in it because he only did the promotion part. He never received the money. He never did any deal. So why?
It says he's the co-defendant, citing close ties to Pena. They claim that Envy helped to promote the alleged schemers, including through an appearance on The Breakfast Club, his his radio show. So yeah, like everything you're saying, like I don't know how he'd be tied to this, but apparently he is, because it was like considered false.
Well,
So
how would he know it's false? He's a TV personality
it's
person,
suing
right?
them
And they do a lot of promotions,
spewing,
right?
right, it's spewing lies on social media, and so
But how can you sue that? Like, how can you like knowing? How can you just sue somebody because that person, if someone has a LLC, right?
right,
And they have probably been doing the business for so long.
right,
So you have to look at the credibility of certain things, right? So
right.
how can you, put me in this box with this man because everything, all the resumes checked out? Like you can't
Right.
do any. Another human being cannot do anything about any of that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get.
I don't think it's gonna fall. I don't think it's gonna stick. But I mean, that's just me. But I don't think it's gonna stick.
So you don't think it's gonna stick?
Because he just promoted it. How you know he knew that it wasn't? They were being dishonest
Unless
about
the guy say, "Oh, we both was involved," right?
right. And he's just getting accused of promoting lies on his own business. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that would stick. I
Right,
don't know how that would
right,
stick, because anybody could, that's like someone up come to me and say, "Hey, I need you to promote my business," and I'm like, "Oh, okay,
right.
yeah, I'll promote it." And then in the midst of me promoting it, we find out that they are, not doing business properly. Is that my fault? No, not really, because I just promoted them based off what they gave me. So
You know what's sad? This man has to get attorneys and spend all this money to
yeah,
get
which costs a
out
lot.
of this mess. You know what I'm saying? Like if it don't stick, I don't know what I would do. I think I would go start suing all 20 people, for
Right.
even bringing me in the midst of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Most
Somebody
people.
will have to pay my legal fees. So
Yeah.
many people sue, they get away with, like if it's something that you're trying to prove,
It's probably
like
because his name is attached to it, so they feel like they're probably gonna get something out of him. But it's like,
mhm. Oh, he's not trying to pay shit. He's
yeah,
not.
he's not even interested.
He's been trying to get it dismissed, and I don't see why the judge is like even participating. And sometimes that's they sit at the table, let's just drag it out. Maybe he'll give in and try to pay some money, but I wouldn't
Right.
pay nobody if I didn't get a dime of that money. You ain't getting shit. Like I'll file bankruptcy, I'll whatever. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
wouldn't be doing no type of craziness. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Mhm.
get it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's like I think we're gonna have to keep up with that just to see what happens. In that, I think I think it's gonna be dropped, because what can he do about people not doing business properly, regardless
Right,
if he promoted them or not? I don't see
right.
that actually sticking. So, I mean, what else can we do?
We can't do anything. I wanted to put that disclosure up because I forgot to put it up in the beginning because I was in a rush because I was late as you know what, right? But
You're
anywho, yeah,
always
so mad. I was like, dude, like he wanted me. I felt so bad. I was unlocking someone's car. You know what I'm
sick.
saying? And I unlocked the car and it's time for me to go because I done my job. And he was like, "Oh God, I'm from such and such and I can't get in the trunk." And I'm like, "What can I do?" You know what I'm saying? Like I
No.
can't. Yeah, because your car opens from the back, right?
Yeah.
The trunk, and so you're like out of luck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I say it's
It
a
is
hurt
out of luck for
car.
sure.
Tell them to come get it and give you another car. That's it.
Yeah.
But anywho, we're gonna get on the Chrisean. They have so much stuff. Those some raggedy people now at this point. I love Chrisean. I'm trying to find a way not to
Yeah.
stop disliking her, but she is really a troll. Like she's a real deal troll, and I have to love her for it because she's been making a lot of money trolling people and stuff like that, and people
Mhm.
don't get it. Like she's just who she is. She came in the industry. We just fell in love with her ratchetness And that's just that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we have to stop. Okay, she's gonna make a lot of mistakes. She's only what, 21, 23?
She's young.
Yeah,
She's
she's still young. She's gonna make some mistakes and get it right, And I seen on Zeus where her and her sister kind of face off but not fight. Her friends, I don't care what nobody say. You gotta have some friends like that around you. You definitely have
they'll sit there
friends.
and defend you.
Yeah, they're definitely ride or die and keepers. Even if you do something wrong, I just can't get that upset with you because I know I'll curse you out and look, let's just go. You get what I'm saying? Her friends fought on her behalf, and her sister was like, I seen when her sister was like, you weird. Like she said, I'm weird. You just told me you'll kick my ass and I'm pregnant, and they was defending me. So people don't get why they were involved, but I get why they're involved. Someone was throwing stuff from in the van at Chrisean while she was pregnant, right? And I think it was water, spit, whatever she was doing. Like, you're trying to come on this girl's show. Like, it's not her show literally, but it's a platform that she's actually bigger than the show. Chrisean is bigger than the show.
She's,
you know what I'm saying?
why not everyone watches
and for you to even think that your sister should be your robbery, that's what I think. You know what I'm saying? You came on there. I'm gonna let everybody know she's my little sister, and I talk to her this way. She talked to y'all like that, but she's not gonna talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll talk to her any kind of way because we're a family and blah 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 blah. And
a family doesn't make you an excuse to try to belittle somebody.
Like, fuck that.
And, because
it was like, fuck that.
Yeah, and that's probably the ongoing problem that they've been having because no one really knows the dynamic of their family background. And so a lot of people are like, oh, Chrisean, like blah, blah, blah. But nobody really knows but them too. And it's the older sisters are actually speaking up against.
We're gonna get to them. We're gonna get to them. We're gonna get to them. We're gonna get to, I think it's Chna and Tess. We're finna get to them, and as soon as we get off this, we're gonna get to Tess and Chna. I seen them, and I just think Chrisean is not really speaking out on none of it. You know what I'm saying? She's letting it because I think she understands media. She understands how it works.
Yeah.
They pretty much don't understand how it works. She does.
No, she does though.
She said, I think she only get involved when it's concerning her child.
Right.
Other than that, they've been talking all week. I haven't heard Chrisean mouth open about.
She too busy making money.
Right. And I'm like, she's booked and busy. And you know what I'm saying? She haven't even did no appearance. And what's that girl that Jada? What's the baby? What's Blueface baby mama name?
Is it Jada? I call
Jada,
her
Jordan. I don't even.
I'm not good with nobody's name.
She's like a non-factor, to be honest. She's trying to get in it. She's gonna do for Blueface the same thing Chrisean did. I really believe that. You know what I'm saying? You get on and she's gonna do the same thing, and he's gonna be talking about her.
Yeah, so they just had an interview with Jason on Hollywood Lock, so that hasn't premiered yet, though. I don't think.
Yeah, I seen something this week, and I really thought Chrisean was gonna go off, but she didn't. Blueface was at someone's studio or doing an interview. I don't know if it was with Jalen or whoever. But the guy called her a missing tooth, the ugly motherfucker. Chrisean is not ugly. No, bottom line, she's not an ugly girl. Yeah, she's missing a tooth, and I wish she'd get it fixed at this point. I just think she never got it fixed because Blueface had a kind of like a low self-esteem with this girl. You get what I'm saying? Like he was always, I guess, threatened that she will leave, but eventually women don't understand when a guy or a person get tired of a toxic situation, they want to deal with you from afar. You get what I'm saying? I just think she want her peace and she want to deal with him when she want to deal with him. And I think that's how it works at this point. And she does things even when he, you seen on the interview, the dude talked about no teeth, but he ended up calling her. And then she put a post delete, which I knew that was going to happen. Daddy called me, and it's her trolling. And so now the internet is not upset. trying to tell a grown fucking person what the hell
What
to
to
do.
do.
Yeah, and I'm like, the girl is fucking trolling, and then she put something up about she feel like a new version again. That girl ain't
Mhm.
probably fucked nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm more than sure she did not. And she just probably was sitting in her bed. Okay, let me just put this up. You know,
Mhm.
my fans are just crazy about me, and
Mhm.
you know, you
She
got
knows
something.
how to get the internet rolling.
What?
She knows how to get the feathers turning.
You rather those feathers for real. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
And you know it is because I mean she's a character of her own self. She's gonna be herself regardless of the
Mhm.
fact. And that's what people want because people are so tired of unauthenticated people.
Yep, there sure is. And I mean, the thing is, her family is riding her coattail right now with drama.
Yeah.
Krishan is drama, but her family is trying to
They trying to get a little bit of the
reciprocate
limelight too.
drama so that I believe that, like the girl said, they're shooting for a family reality show.
Mm-hmm.
The sisters playing a game. Those are twin sisters, I believe. Tess
Mm.
and China, I believe. Can you look that up? I believe I heard them
Yeah.
say they're twin sisters, you know? And it's like China is on Chris' side and Tess is on what's the other sister name? I don't know that. I mean, it's a lot of them, you know. And you know what I'm gonna say? She just got out of jail, and you don't hear anything from the other siblings, so they must be in jail too, huh?
I
You would
don't
think,
know. I maybe, yeah. I would
because you
think.
don't see other, because Krishan is the youngest, and her sisters look like they way older than Krishan, right?
Yeah, they are older than her.
Right. The mama, like, you know, she was probably was older
Mama's
and kept
old.
having kids. Yeah, the mama was old and she still was having.
They have
Well, I ain't gonna
11.
call her old.
She
She
has
was
11
older,
siblings. She's not
huh?
like that. Their family dynamic is pretty
But
big.
it's
Like
12 of them. It's 12 of them. I think they're. I think it's a
11
gang.
of them.
I thought it was 12.
It's 11.
Well, they playing games right now. Krishan is not playing a game. She's like doing her own damn thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and it looks like
Like,
they do have two twin sisters, but it
that's
looks
them too.
like
I
they're
think I heard
not
China's.
identical. They're
They're not. They're no. Taz and
yeah.
China is nowhere. They don't look alike. I
Mhm.
don't know. I think that's what China said. That's my twin sister. She
Mhm.
did time, and I heard China say, "My children are doing good." Blah blah blah. Girl, it don't matter what child is doing what. She's fussing about the allegations that I guess they don't want you to put their family business out. I'm assuming,
Mhm.
right? And it is what it is. And the young man said he didn't put anything out. He said they said it. You know what I'm saying? They
Right. And I
talked about
sent you a picture too about it, but that was a picture of them being when they were younger, when they were kids. And you see the two girls, they have like the
it's like
same,
10 of them.
yeah, or 11 of them or whatever, but they have a big family. Like it's not tiny. It's a big family.
But I mean, I don't think nothing's wrong with,
No.
you know what I'm saying? Like
No.
people put a slave on that. Like I think big families are just good. And the reason why I think a big family is good is because, you know, I mean, people sit here and talk dumb or whatever,
Mhm.
but you know, like you have siblings right now, you have one or two kids. Those kids
Yeah.
don't give a damn. You're gonna have at least one child out of the bunch is gonna make sure their mother is fine.
Right.
You know, like I mean, the first two is probably be assholes, and then it's either they're gonna be an asshole or they're gonna like your first sibling is. Let
Mhm.
me repeat that again because I feel like I just repeated that. But your first sibling either going to be an asshole, going to set the tone for every other child that comes behind that child. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And if
Right.
that child is an asshole a little bit to their parents,
Mhm.
it's going to unravel. But if you keep having kids, someone is going to break the cycle. That's what I
Right.
believe. You know what I'm saying? Either
Right.
the third child, the second child will break the cycle. You know,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
whatnot. So I mean,
I don't know. I think they just have a lot of family issues probably growing up because there were so many of them. And when I talk to like families or like my in-laws that grew up in like big families like that, they all have stories of like different conflicts and issues that they have
Right.
because there's so many of them. So, I mean, I think it's just regular family drama, to be honest with you. I think it's
But I mean, their drama is different drama.
right,
That shit is like crazy as fuck.
yeah.
Like it's not.
It's probably just how they grew
Not
up.
you called me out of my name and made me feel away type deal. You got
Yeah, like there's levels to it for
right.
sure.
That's
But
a
it
definitely.
definitely is family drama 100%.
I'm
But
gonna be honest. Like some of the stuff that they're talking about shouldn't be talked about. They were kids.
it should be talked about in front of a therapist 100%. They need to go see a therapist.
Those they were all kids.
Mhm.
Obviously, they saw something that
they
made
weren't
them
supposed to
think
see,
that it was
dealt with
okay,
something.
and maybe somebody was whatever with them.
Mhm.
And I really don't want to talk about it because I was kind of like, you know, once they started saying she was young, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't really, you know better, but you don't know better. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? You're in a moment where you're trying to act like an adult because you're really placed in that position to be an adult. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know, you know, and back
Yeah.
then, obviously we didn't have social media when they were young.
Right.
You know, like even when I was young, you know, there was no social media. So
Right. There
you
wasn't.
deal
Not
with
like
your
that.
family, the people in the neighborhood, or the people at school. That was it. Now you
Right.
can go across, you know, you can
Country.
go across the city and you can meet whoever you want. That's why so many people are not getting married because there's some pussy over here, there's some pussy over there, there's pussy over there. And I hate to say it that way, but I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? There's some dick over here, dick over there. I don't give a damn.
Too many options.
Huh?
Too many options.
It's a lot of options. Like you can live like 6 or 7 lives with a human being because you got women, you know, I know I'm getting off topic, but you got women that will subject themselves in a relationship, a long distance relationship for 3 and 4 years and not meet a person, hoping that eventually you will meet that person and that person is mentally falling in love with you and not physically falling in love with you. You get what I'm saying? That's when I think like love is like super real when, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't go for the physical, the looks, or if her box is, you know what I'm saying? Like all this other stuff is good. You really get emotionally attached to this person and everything else, the experience, once you experience that person, everything else is like fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it makes sense for those two people, but you know, we're living in a different world or whatnot.
We are living at different times these days.
Right.
So
But
I mean,
you know,
contribute to the internet.
you know what I got mad? What's that girl name from Love and Hip Hop New York? What's her name? Who jumped in the fight to help Chrisean's sister. She was just a
yeah.
she was a bug. She just was trying to make a moment. Like Chrisean's friends wanted to fight and they jumped the girl to, huh?
She's from Black Ink.
No, sweetheart. No, not that one. I'm gonna talk about Sky. I'm talking about the white girl.
Oh yeah, she is from that. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she helped jump one of Chrisean's friends, and I seen Chrisean say, "You need to mind your business." You see how fast she was like, "I'm not getting in sister business, bitch. You shouldn't have never got in from the beginning."
Right.
That was she didn't want no problems from she know Chrisean's gonna have that baby. She didn't want no problems, but I saw where she jumped one of the little girls. What are you doing that for? They did a one-on-one. I don't really know what it, you know, like seeing the whole entire thing, but you shouldn't have had to jump her because you say you eat. You say you eat. So I want to see you eat, but you know, like you like
on
that.
Your own.
Yeah, I don't care how old I am. I want to see if you like that. Yeah, I want to see if you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, I eat bitches, whatever you know, you were trained to roll. Because I'm gonna tell you, women have big mouths. Don't ever be scared of them. Big mouth.
The bark.
Absolutely, the big mouth people.
The people that are quiet, you should be afraid of, because you don't know what they're gonna do.
When I was young, I had challenges where people wanted to challenge, and when I get quiet, I don't want to argue no more.
Yeah,
I'm not going to argue anymore. You
Mhm.
can keep talking. I'm trying to get close as possible to you.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm like that too. I'm quiet. I won't even say nothing.
Like, I'm mad. I'm 50. What they say, 50 mad or 5100 mad. I'm 3800 mad. What? I'm 3800 mad now because you didn't talk too damn much. And I'm not trying to. And the thing is, I tell people, yeah, I'm older, but I'm not trying to help you buck yourself to fight me. Like, what am I arguing with you for? Why?
Right.
Like, what? Why am I bucking? Allowing you to buck yourself to get some strength from your ancestors to try to fight me. I'm finna hit you, slap you one of these ancient, one of these ancient. See this ancient little short little nub. Back then I was trying to slap you so hard till you know.
Don't leave me
Don't
alone.
ever do it again. And what's funny, like I never had that many fights because
either.
Whenever I do it, I do it big. I'm just being honest. You know, I tell people when you fight, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not, y'all, listen, I am not promoting violence, but I'm going to tell you something. When you get into it with somebody and you're known, like popular, and people are trying to test you because in their mind, they think that you're trying to play a big bad wolf role, but they don't know people pick with you on the side and you just go handle your business with them. I'm gonna tell you, lesson number one, when you end up dealing with somebody, and sorry again, I don't promote violence. When you deal with that person and not all that bobbing and wobbing and moving and what they be doing,
bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Go on and hit me so I can get mad like the green man. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm turning into something that I don't even know. Because I get strength from the gods. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, let me tell you.
And I'm keeping it real. I get strength from the gods, and I want to hear the drum sound on your back. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why I want that? Because I want you to fear. Not that you probably can't fight, but I want you to always know the very next time you even think about it, you're going to know what happened to you before. Right. Because you got some women that cannot fight, but will fight.
Right.
And those the ones that aggravates the shit out of me. Yeah. I mean, back then, y'all look, I'm beyond all that, but those the ones used to aggravate the crap out of me. They talk a lot of noise, but they will fight, but can't fight. So my mind frame set used to be, God forgive me. Look, y'all, it's this. It's this, y'all. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, you guys, and that's on my life. I promise you. See those type of people? I make sure that I'm from Louisiana, Baton Rouge. You feel me? I make sure that they think that they're in the section of the Southern University band when I'm done. You get what I'm saying? They're the loudest. They have the loudest band. You know what I'm saying? They have the loudest band in the whole world. When they play, they will shut a whole section, a whole mile down. You get what I'm saying?
They will.
I want you to hear your back singing the Star Stand. Wait, Star Stand. Well, I just drank too much. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. I should have did this, but the Star. What you call the Star State?
Star Spangled Banner.
Yes, I want you to sing that. I'm gonna sing that shit on your back. When I was young, I want you to sing that because you're gonna sing that because you're gonna be whatever. However, but anyway, let's get back to the fun part. You guys, I don't promote violence because I'm too old to do that for sure. But I just get tired of you guys getting on the internet beefing. Like, even I know we got to get to China and Taz, but did you see? What's that guy name from Power? His ex-girlfriend, the one looked like a nerd. He looks like a nerd. His girlfriend got on somebody's podcast, right? and said that allegedly, y'all, what's that girl name? She broke up with him. Oh my God, help me out, please. You know what I'm talking about? The girl that had the twins that was dealing with him. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I do, but it's like his name and I see his face, but I can't think of his name.
You know, he looks like a nerd. Like, you know, he's not even attractive. Like, I don't even see why they're fussing over him. I mean, he has good hair, but he looks like a nerd. Like someone, I don't know, he just look odd. He don't even look like he have a swag with him. You know what I'm saying? You know the one I'm talking about. What is that girl name? She's the singer. The girl, the singer. Oh, please help me, because I just seen it today, and I was really pissed because she came on and said that she gave the guy herpes. Like, how the fuck would you know?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about.
Oh my God, I'm finna pass out. I'm finna fall on the floor if we don't get that damn name.
It too. She was just talking about them.
Yeah, she was. I'm like, what is that about though? Like, what is that about?
I don't know. That's crazy because you know what you think about that is like, I think it's just a jealousy thing.
You think that's what it is?
100%. But the problem is they never said alleged, so that's a lawsuit.
I mean, she didn't say alleged because she probably think she gave it to him. I mean,
anytime you go on like a radio show or anything like that, you have to say alleged, regardless if it's true or not, because that person can sue you for defamation.
Syphilis. Well, no, herpes, right? Wasn't it like herpes, I believe?
She said herpes, yeah.
Oh, wow. And what is that girl name? Like, I had her name and everything. I didn't write it down. I'm finna get so mad.
I'm pulling it up right now.
I am so mad right now because oh my God. And I mean, he's from Power, right? Yeah, from Power. The girl is a good singer. Like, oh my God. She just said it. What is that girl name? Oh my God. It won't even come up because I'm saying it. That's all this crap is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying it, it won't come up. It just won't come up. Like, I'm so mad right now because I had her name.
And she did an interview about it, though.
She did, and that's what I'm trying to like figure out, like her damn name. Like, I don't. I am sorry about that. I don't know what just happened, you guys, but I was kicked out.
I'm still here.
Okay. What is that girl name? Oh my God, I'm finna like I'm so mad right now. Oh my God.
Right now.
Huh?
I'm looking it up right now.
You looking it up right now? R&B singers. R&B singers.
It was trending on TikTok. That's how I seen it.
Yeah, like it was definitely there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was there. Like,
see, the thing about TikTok is you can always go back into your settings and see the last video that you've seen. Or the last video you watched. So I'm pulling it up.
Her name is gonna come up whenever I don't and I don't see my other phone. Well, here it is. I have like a bunch of phones here. I mean, and then she ignored her. I seen her. She ignored the crap out of her. Like girl, like you want a moment, and I'm not gonna give you that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like she just was not giving the moment up. You know, because I mean, she's way more famous than her, and I don't understand. I mean, because she kept saying like he was after me for 2 weeks, and who gave the guy from Power herpes? I'm gonna look it up. I gotta look it up. Got to look it up.
before this shit went down and told people that
oh, this something different, child. That's not her. You know what? She like God must have want us to say it on here, so we're gonna leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we're not supposed to talk about it, perhaps, you know what I'm saying? So I guess we need to leave it alone because I'm like, I seen it, you seen it on TikTok, I seen it on Instagram. The girl was just reckless for
Yeah,
whatever reason.
she was sitting down talking to a radio show. I forgot what a radio show it was.
It was some off guy, like some guy I never heard of before,
Yeah.
and maybe he's popular in his area, but I mean, I don't know. I just know that she's been having a lot of fun, and how I don't remember her name, girl. I could just I'm so mad with myself at this point because I should have wrote her doggone name down. That's what I should have did. You know what I'm saying? I should have wrote her name down, but we can get to we'll probably remember before we get off here. I just want to talk about the P. Diddy stuff. Okay. I'm just sick of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely sick of I mean, you don't like him because allegedly he did bad business practice, right? And so now we're at okay, well, he killed somebody. You know? Suge Knight is the human being, the only human being that was in that car, right? Obviously, I will say this. The guy who I guess they picked up, allegedly he has admitted to P. Diddy paying him. I just think that they're trying to do him and R. Kelly deal. That's what I think. I'm not for sure, but that's what I think. I think that they are trying to R. Kelly him, and I'm just not for it. You know, I'm just tired of every time the black blogs find something out, they're trying to put something on a person, like trying to media convict that person. I'm just sick of that. I'm tired of it all. You know, I just wish that somebody decides to put a lawsuit against all of them and we go from there. You know, I seen where allegedly that was Kim Porter's sister went on a podcast, right? And she was saying that I think she used the word she know. She didn't say allegedly or nothing. And allegedly P. Diddy reached out and told the family that he would sue her. And I would too, because what if you really did not do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if, you know, yeah, I might be a loan shark and got you to sign a contract to do whatever I need you to do to make my money, right? But what if this guy, like, how does that make him capable of murder? You know what I'm saying? Or wanting someone dead? That makes no sense. Like, people don't understand, right? All right. The Tupac and Biggie thing would have been way more bigger for me, if they would have lived. You get what I'm saying? I think that the music, the beef, back then it was based on beef. Like, rap was based on who liked this person, who didn't like this person. Those was the iconic people, those two people. In my mind, I just think a lot of stuff needs to change with the gang banging. A lot of stuff needs to change where people have access to stars. I'm super tired of people, you know, well, you need to pay me to come in my city. Why? You don't do it to white counterparts. So why are we always doing it to black people? You know, they try to make this up look big. So the P. Diddy thing, I just think that whatever happened, if he was involved, yes, of course. You know what I'm saying? I just hate when they try to go and use media, like Tasha K. I'm talking about her. She talked about it. You know what I'm saying? I believe she talked about it at least. Let me see. She talked about it. I think she did. So I think that's why I got it. I seen it. And I somehow commentary I like. and some of her commentary I don't like. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I don't like some of her commentary, because even with Chrisean just had a fucking baby, right? She just had a baby, and you went loco on this girl. You even say you will not rest until somebody takes this girl baby, right? And I went on the internet and it said, when I seen the Cardi B thing, right? I seen the Cardi B thing saying that, you know, Cardi B, that they decided that she needed to pay that money. And I put on there, you got to be careful and mindful of what you say to people. Because if you're not careful what you say, shit like that will come back and haunt you. It's rare, right? If you file bankruptcy, right? It's rare that you will be found that you need to pay something. I don't care what nobody say. She's in $4 million debt, knowing that she possibly can't pay it. I just never seen a bankruptcy court deny that. I'm sorry, I just never seen it. And you know, I didn't file bankruptcy like Chapter 7, right? To start all the way the fuck over, right? So I'm being honest. Like the $4 million debt, even if you're making good money, it still oversees what you make. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason in the world why would they, you know, deny that. And I think, I ain't gonna lie, I think Cardi B has some type of ties where whatever she brings to court, it's like whatever she's bringing to court, they're okay in it too, right? So I don't know. What is your take on that?
You know, I think it's honestly, I think it's a freaking mess because it's like the rabbit hole that you can't get out of. It's like the rabbit hole you can't get out of. Like, what are you supposed to do with that?
And I just think that pretty much, well, I got to put my glasses on because I need to see. But, you know, like, I'm confused about it all. Like, it's like certain people can go in court, right? And they just go through the system. No fucking problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Like, no problem. They could be the baddest people on earth, the worst people on earth, and they go through the system with no effing problem. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, I am shocked. I was shocked that they denied her. I definitely was. Unless she's making some hell of a money. You know what I'm saying? She has to be making some hell of a money that they found. But I don't know how dumb she is. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dumb can you be? You know, I mean, I don't get it. Like I said,
I think she was live when it came to the assets part, because even when she went back to try to file to get it, like, you know, like to say she didn't have no money, they were kind of like, that doesn't matter. You're still going to pay. They didn't even care about all that.
But you cannot make somebody pay. That's what those type of courts are for. If they're money and funds, if you sue me and I don't have it, that's what that type of court is for. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm gonna keep it real. She was the most dumbest person on earth, and I'm just being real. I would have filed Chapter 7. I would have filed Chapter 7 on that particular business. If it was her personally, I would have filed Chapter 7 on myself, because you suing her, right? And not the business. That's what I think they were suing, right? It was personally her. So my thing is, I would have removed myself. Like, I don't understand why people don't do that. Like, remove yourself from your LLC. You know what I'm saying? Remove yourself only as, like, when you, like my business, I'm a LLC only, right? I'm only a grantor. The grantor makes the decisions, but not responsible for whatever happens when Erica Tax Service. Like, I can say I was in an accident, right? And I promise you that I didn't hit nobody, but a guy was playing that, you know how they was playing that game on TikTok to make people think like you were hitting them and you didn't. And honestly, at first I was like confused, but I was on the phone with my daughter, right? And I'm like, I didn't hit him. Like, what just happened? You know, how you just like confused about what the fuck just happened. And what he did was he hit my mirror on my driver's side, and I'm thinking he's trying to kidnap or whatever he's trying to do. So I'm jumping off aggressive, like I'm really like that, which I am, but I wasn't like that if he really had the guns. You get what I'm saying? And so I'm going off right on that situation. But being that the car was in my business name and not my personal, right? My business was responsible for whatever took place. So me as the grantor had to argue the fact that this did not happen because I was only the driver at this point. You get what I'm saying? And so you can't go after my personal because this is in my business name. That's why I don't understand. Either her business affairs was not in order. Tasha K business affairs could not been in order at the time of that lawsuit.
I don't think they were.
Because she had to be freebasing or just freestyling a YouTube channel, making money, but don't have all her affairs in place. Because they went to the extreme trying to sue, but being that my car was under my business name, right? They could not do anything. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
To me, personally, because my car was involved, not Erica Pearson, the person itself. So I was confused. I said, that girl must didn't have really, it's Tasha K, right? Tasha K was not LLC, right? And because I really would want to get her documents. I'm gonna see how I could get a copy.
They're court, so you can get them.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask so I can look in it and kind of dissect it, because if you were making all that effing money, right, and you did not protect yourself, girl, like what the hell is wrong with you?
Just didn't have their affairs in order. That's all. It's just.
But I mean,
what it is.
I see. Like I'm starting off, right? I get it. I don't know if I'm gonna blow tomorrow. When it happens, you think I'm not gonna protect my interests and stuff like that, or I'm always saying I assume or this is an assumption. I'm gonna say this. What did this girl do? The Megan Thee Stallion thing, right?
Yeah.
This woman got on her platform, you can go back and check it, right? Mind you, everyone all year kept saying that this girl did not get shot, right? So she put her and a known rapper side by side, right? And she talked about his hair to try to make everybody laugh so she can get to the commentary that she really wants, because she uses that type of stuff, right? She laid up there and said she don't think it was a gunshot. So obviously, I probably need to stop following her because I just don't like what she does. You know what I'm saying? She laid up there and said she don't think this girl got shot. I said, so do a person has to die for you to say yes they got shot? Are you aware when a person gets
weird?
Yeah, I said, are you aware when a person gets shot, if it doesn't hit a main vein, they don't die? Had that bullet hit a main vein, that girl would have been dead. You get what I'm saying? I think because he's going to appeals court, I think people pay certain outlets that they feel that has the name, right? To press stuff. I thought the whole entire thing was weird to put Megan and another guy who got shot. He got shot for a whole different reason. You know what I'm saying? I just did not get it. You know, did you get it? I mean, explain. I mean, help me out.
That whole court case was weird because he didn't get charged for shooting her. He got charged for letting off the gun and having the gun in his possession. That was
so he did not get. Wait, so you're saying he didn't get charged for? I thought he did get charged for shooting her.
No, he got charged. His charges was letting the gun off and having the gun in his possession. That's what the charges were.
So he didn't get convicted of shooting Megan? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, it was weird.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you at the end, they showed all the graphic pictures. And for everybody, even, right? Something still happened, right? And I told him, I said, stop being dumb. If there was, and then Tasha K said there was no fragments found. I said, girl, shut the fuck up. Do you not know they would have not charged him if nothing was found on this girl?
Correction. It was assault with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in the car, and firing the firearm with gross negligence. So basically, that's what it was saying in the court of all those things. So I thought it was still confusing though, because it was just like, huh?
Because either the thing is, she came back and said he shot her, and the girl said nothing about nothing for months, right? And what pissed me off, he started attacking her. So now you're attacking her judgment, or what's the word to even say? Her character, right? So now she has to speak. You know, people don't understand how Black women work, right? Especially if you were born in the hood, you'd have been around certain type of caliber men. You'd have seen people get shot. You'd have seen all this stuff. You didn't witness any damn thing over the internet. You've seen this stuff firsthand, right? And so, like she said, where she was from, they did not rat on people, right? A newsflash, I'm from that same cloth too. I'm older, but I'm from that same cloth. Like where I'm from, they just handled it themselves. They take care of situations themselves within the community. Now we have all these wannabes, finna thieves that acting like they're hood and they're not. It's so it's so aggravated. Do I want to be hood? Hell no. I didn't change my whole demeanor about myself, because you have to grow up eventually. You have to become an adult. You have to look at all your fault. You got to learn to, like grow and change. You get what I'm saying? But you have these young people, like I put on the internet yesterday, right? And you have these young people, right?
Yeah.
And they don't understand nothing. They think because I said it's right, because Google told me it's right. They don't listen to their parents. They don't listen to any damn body. You know what I'm saying? So back to the P. Diddy thing. Do in your mind, and this is all allegedly, you guys, do you think because I seen a guy talk about Kim Porter and also talked about Tupac. I just think I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say. Tupac was a thug. That's what he portrayed the role to be. My baby father was a thug. He really was a thug. He got killed before I had my first daughter. He said he would die. He did not want no one running, crying, falling on the floor, because he did just as wrong than right. Okay. I really get pissed off at parents knowing that they didn't collect money, funds from these these guys, niggas that have been in the streets. The fucking money is dirty, and you take money, and the minute somebody pop them off, he would have popped somebody off if opportunity would have presented itself, right? And he had popped off. What I'm saying? Like, I will be miserably unhappy because my child is not here, because you love your child unconditionally. But however, according to the streets, You know the life he was living. You know the consequences. You know what you're jeopardizing, your freedom, your life, and liberty, right? So why, what's his name? Tucker, his mama. You know what I'm talking about? That woman got the deep, deep voice, deeper than mine. That's on every podcast talking about young Vaughn, but you're not talking about shit your son had done. He's not a good kid. You get what I'm saying? And I'm confused about this and that. Okay. You get caught with your drawers down. That's that. The end. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think about P. Diddy?
You know, there's always been rumors about him throughout the years, him doing certain things and whatnot, and that's.
But I'm talking about murder. Yeah. I understand
but
about.
I don't know, because I think that is something that you wouldn't. I don't know. It's just that's a big.
Don't you think he should have had a pattern of hurting people?
I don't know, because you know, allegedly a Jaguar said he had his hands in the cookie jar about a multiple things, you know, including what happened to do with Kim Porter. And it's like, I don't know, like, is it just people just?
I think they just don't like him,
or is it because he has gained a success that another person couldn't gain? But you know, at the same time, you really don't really know these people, you know, like that. I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't care how famous they are, because you just really don't know them from, you know.
But I mean, the thing is, she talked about Kim Porter. They talked about Tupac. I would think, that's just my opinion, because I've been around a lot of street people, like pretty much all my younger life, right? Younger years, right? I would think that it would be more than two people. You get what I'm saying? I would think that it would be more than two people. You know, I just would. I wouldn't think, okay, I got those two people killed. Now I still got to deal with people that I don't want to deal with in the industry, because the industry was bad back then. It was rough. You had girls getting raped all in the bathroom at parties and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So I would think, if, you know, like, you can hate them, love them, whatever, but that bodyguard, all those people, I don't get him not wanting to sue them. I don't get it. Like, you're telling people I went to sex stores getting butt plugs and all this other stuff. That's just to add on to make people not like a certain human being. You get what I'm saying? And that's the problem that I have. Because you don't like somebody don't mean that it's okay to say that they hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest.
I do it all the time, and maybe he's just accustomed to that, and that's the reason why he hasn't said anything. He
did speak about it. He said he just don't discuss stupid stuff like that because that's stupid. Right. But my thing is, I definitely think it was a robbery going on, like gang related stuff that was happening between the Biggie and the Tupac thing, and that's the end of it. You know what I'm saying? I believe that, I mean, we could make more out of it to try to make ourselves feel good, but we got to think about, at the end of the day, they portrayed the role of being gangsters, and they will murk somebody, they will kill somebody. So make some sense for me. You know, street dudes said they're going to die in the street. They're going to die this way, right? So make the sense, you know, try to make some sense out of everything. I believe, I'm going to tell you, be honest, he's been attacked so much, right? I believe it's something bigger than we know, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I believe that
there's more to the story than this.
They don't think he killed Biggie, and they know that he didn't. What I believe, he either realized or he was disrespected in a way because he's suing certain people. And you know, when black folks get to suing big billionaires,
Yeah.
this stuff started happening to them.
Right.
That's the only reason. Like, I even got mad with the R. Kelly. I don't care. Like, people can get mad with me all you want. My friends was 15, 16, 14, fucking older guys. The guys didn't come at them. They came at them. You get what I'm saying? I know this for a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's something I know. Is no one made no one I knew do any fucking thing, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? And I do believe women are way more mature than men. I do think at the age 14 and 15, they think more like 20-year-olds. I'm sorry, I just do. You know what I'm saying? I have a daughter and she's smart. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she's doing, she knows exactly what she's doing. She knows, like, if someone is bullshitting her, she already know. And when she get tired of it, when she cuts your ass off, she cuts you the fuck off. You get what I'm saying? So I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can talk about Diddy, but I don't believe that I don't believe that he set the guy up. Do I think because he was a producer, he's putting all the money out there and stuff like that, he felt like he deserved money back because he's putting millions and thousands of dollars out for these artists, and these artists they don't go out to the billionaire white people. They just go out to him. I never seen any of them, because if P. Diddy did you something, the man above him did something to you. You get what I'm saying? So you're at P. Diddy, but you're not at those $1 billion motherfuckers that got majority of your money. That's what I don't get. The motherfuckers that got cut
the money,
a bigger check than him.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. It's like we're gonna attack the niggas. The niggas, we're gonna use you guys to attack nothing but us, the niggas. That's it. You're not gonna go above because I dare you. Like, I was seeing a man, like, I'm gonna give you an example. A man, right? A black man. He told I don't know what nationality he was, but he wasn't black. He said, "Excuse me." The black man, then I seen him pass by, and the black man, he said, he hit, you know, he tapped him, you know, and said, "Man, you stepped on my shoes." And the guy said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it." He said, "Well, nigga, watch where you going." You get what I'm saying? And I'm saying this because he had more respect for another person versus somebody who looked like him, right? I can't understand that. You know what I'm saying? I can't get it. So
it's just a lot going on. I definitely want to keep up with that to see what happens in the next like 3 weeks for sure.
For who? Who are you talking about?
Diddy in the case.
For who?
Diddy in that whole case with Pac.
I don't think nothing's gonna happen because they know that he didn't do shit.
I'm curious.
They try to fuck with him. I'm gonna tell you, you have bullshit on the internet, but I can promise you, watch how many elites go behind that. Because you know what they know? Whatever they done is gonna come out. Because they've been on him and Jay-Z for the last couple of months. I've been seeing stuff about Diddy.
Yeah, that's so true.
I've been stuff about Jay-Z allegedly having sex with Foxy Brown. And I'm gonna be honest, all this 50-year hip-hop, I don't understand why that girl is not involved in that. Foxy Brown was one of the ladies. She was up there with a Kim. I don't get that. She made a lot of fucking hits for Jay-Z. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if she talked too much or what she did wrong, but Lil Kim and her should have been on the same fucking stage.
Yeah.
When they were doing tributes and different things. I remembered her more. And I liked her music. I liked it, Kim, obviously, because I was a kid when Kim was Kim.
First came out.
The chocolate, beautiful Kim. You know what I'm saying? Not saying nothing's really wrong with her now, but the bitch was bad back then.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just keeping it real. She was bad, a bad motherfucker. I don't know who convinced her to play with her melanin like that. Yeah, but She was a bad motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Foxy Brown stayed genuine, stayed herself. I don't know if it's a Beyonce thing. Don't know if that's why, because allegedly she said how big Jay was, and allegedly he broke her virginity. Allegedly, I don't know that stuff to be true because he don't speak too much on anything. But I don't like. We're the only culture, right, that will determine who you want to cancel or not. We're the only culture would not look at everybody musically. You know how long it took Ja Rule? Ja Rule was the biggest label on the planet before he went to jail. It took a lot for everybody to even recognize when he come home from jail, he couldn't even pack a stadium. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it took, did they do the beats? What you call that when they go against another person?
Verse.
Yeah, he did the verses. That's what helped him maintain who he was. Because Ja Rule, now you couldn't fuck with that whole Murder Inc. You couldn't fuck with Murder Inc. Murder Inc. was one of the labels that was independent owned that nobody could fuck with them. But the white folks went in there and arrested them all for drug dealing. Because drugs still was involved. Those guys was trying to make it, getting out the dope game, but still was selling drugs. So we gonna play with these motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? And that's how it works, So, I mean, we can shut it down with the war. I don't understand. That war is so bizarre.
It's because, okay, so I was doing my little research.
Okay, but I didn't. I just hear.
I did my little research, and
okay.
Basically, Hamas is a terrorist group. Okay, so there's a section. It's not just Israel. When you look at the map, it's mostly Palestinians. There's not very many Jews that are under Hamas group because.
Okay, can I say this? Allegedly, Iran is funding them with the military equipment. So we might be getting fed just what you said. Not saying you're wrong. But allegedly, Iran is supplying them. So it's where I believe, that's only me, and you might be better, you might have more knowledge. I believe that something is happening because America right now is losing. I'm just keeping it real. A war has to begin for us to get our allies back. Because right now, the dollar bill won't be shit
it's
nowhere else. January the 1st, our money is not going to be worth shit. It's going to be backed up by gold and other resources.
Yeah, a lot of those countries, the BRICS, BIRCS, Brazil, India, China.
Everybody went against America. I seen that myself. They tried. This what America tried to do. They tried the African continent. Countries
got tired of us being sanctioned.
Bullies. They were bullies. We were bullies to them.
And started helping them build up the country and stuff like that. And
they were never helping those people build.
They would take their we would go over there and take their resources, but we would never help them build. So
we had a
lot of broken promises with those countries because no one fulfilled those countries. And it was cool. Everything was chill until they went over there. Kamala Harris and them talking about how they were going to start sanctioning them because
they sanctioned them because of homosexuality, sweetheart. It had nothing to do with nothing else. It was homosexuality.
Yeah, that was exactly
why. Barack did
only bully those people for so
long. Hold on 1 second. Barack started it.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Administration was heavy on homosexuality. That's why his ass won the presidency. Homosexuality. Barack started it. He sanctioned those people because they said they did not want it. They're spiritual people.
Very
spiritual stuff was taken from American Black people, and they did that by the schools. Remember I don't know if I'm old enough to know.
Yeah.
When we used to be in kindergarten, the first thing was the Our Father
Pledge Allegiance.
and the Pledges of Allegiance. No, we used to pray too.
Oh yeah, they took that
They
out.
blame because they had other nations in our country that it was offensive. No other country does this. If I go to any other country, you're gonna go by their fucking rules and that's it.
Yeah.
America was building a strategy to conquer their people at that
Right.
point. That's just what I believe. And I might be wrong. But Barack administration channeled on homosexuality.
Yeah.
He sanctioned them people because they said no.
Yeah.
Camille, what's her name?
Kamala.
Kamala
Mm-hmm.
is not a black woman.
No.
And I'm sick of them saying she's a black woman. Kamala is a Indian. They owed them, I don't know what they owed them for, but they put her in the position because of whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a black woman. She sucked up our culture like every other person sucks up our culture.
Yeah.
When they suck up our culture, they leave us high and dry because they cross over and they look at us and spit on us.
Yeah.
But I can tell you this, black folks don't care.
Yeah.
We're not voting for Biden. We're not voting for anybody that's in that seat. We're not voting for nobody that want us to, think that we have to.
Mm-hmm.
They always holding something over our head.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. When you couldn't pass the bill for the George Floyd thing and you was majority, the Democrats was majority. They were Kamala was 51. The vote was her. They didn't pass none of it. They didn't try.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is hurtful for her to be sitting in a seat acting like she's an African American with a white man?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say I don't have a problem with dating white guys because I think I might cross over. I might. Maybe that's what I need. Somebody that's chilled versus me being a roughneck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what I need. You know how you just asking God, what do I need? I just need power to human being, probably.
Yeah.
But I don't see the way that I see she live her life.
Yeah.
Blackness is nowhere in there.
No.
I don't care what nobody say. You came to this country, you had Indian, you came here with your Indian roots until it benefited you.
Mm-hmm.
To the smaller the smaller schools, the HBCs, and you went as a minority.
Mm-hmm.
We have to, as Black people, stop allowing people to come in and suck up any power that we have. Minority means Black.
Yeah.
Now minority means every other race other than Black. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, this woman, if you look at her pictures of her being in her 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see her dressed up as her culture, a Indian. Now all of a sudden she Black. I don't get it. I just wish my elders, God forgive me. I won't say it. I won't say what I was going to say.
Don't say it. Don't say
I
it.
say, God forgive me. My elders have to stop. They have to stop. And the reason why I'm telling they have to stop, I'm 51. Every person that spoke on change is dead.
Mm-hmm.
They was never here to experience change.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They're never going to experience change until we do it ourselves.
Yeah.
We have to stop allowing people to infiltrate us.
Mm-hmm.
For me researching, I feel that nobody came here on a boat. I feel that Black folks is here already.
A lot of people are just misinformed because they don't really teach us what really happened. A lot of people don't understand, like, even slavery wasn't a Western thing. It was something that came from
Africa. Like
it didn't come from. It came from literally.
Not to argue. Listen,
I mean, and then eventually, and then we were selling our own people, so you can't get mad about.
we was not selling our own people. We have to stop saying that. Those people are different colonies. They were not considered black.
Yeah,
So we have to stop saying a word. We were selling our own people. You had people in different colonies. You had different people in different cults.
Yeah.
They just was more superior. Yeah, you have more people that were sold.
There still is slave trade today. That still hasn't disappeared.
I mean, obviously it has not, but I'm just saying. But we had different colonies, and they did not call themselves black at all. America is the only place that used the word black, white, Asian.
Yeah,
just listen to what I'm saying. Asian. That's their ethnic background. Black. Where are we going with that?
Right.
We don't have nothing anymore. We don't have neighborhoods. We don't have nothing. When I heard what that man from Congress, what is that motherfucker name? Lindsay, say you have to act a certain fucking way. What the fuck you mean? Japanese people come in here with improper grammar. Haitians come here with improper grammar. Japanese people come to America with improper grammar. They're not talking English properly. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Everybody of black descendant do not speak English properly because we're not supposed to. It's certain sounds, and I can't even remember the word because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. This right here kind of fucked up. But I'm saying it's the way that the sounds that come through your head.
Yeah.
We're not being properly taught on our actual language, the way we're supposed to speak, what we're supposed to say. Like I put on my Facebook, right? Because I don't think you follow me. I challenge every preacher with money that became billionaires, millionaires on state funding, saying they're helping the people. I challenge them to get DNAs to cleanse the souls of black people to tell us where we come from. You get what I'm saying? Why we have to keep
I think taking ancestry is good. I took one. I know where I come from.
But the thing is, you have people that are not as knowledge or smart as you because they're crying. Because right now you hear we were Mars. No, we were Indians. No, we were this. We were that.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? My mom thought we had Indian in our blood for a long time, and I'm like, when I did the ancestry, I'm like, there's none of this. I said we have more white.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we did not come here on slave boats. The people who came here are Slavic people. Slavic people are not black folks. Go look up Slavic, you guys.
Yeah.
They're not black folks. Enough is enough.
Right.
There are Slavic people that came to, and they were able, I have it on my Facebook, okay? I'm sorry. I have it on my Facebook, okay? They came to America without visas because where they came from, I think it was England or whatever it was from, they didn't need that. Those people were let out of jails. Listen to what I'm saying. Those people were freed out of jails and they wanted to get rid of the people. They were not black people. Remember, I want you to go look at this, okay? It was a picture where there was a lot of, I don't know, they were North American people. It's a photo. They were on a boat. We as black people never paid attention to it. Look up the Patricia Transit. The Patricia Transit was one of the last trade lines that came to America. Those people brought, how many people here? 12 million people to America. They were not fucking black people. They were Slavic people. Slavic people are considered white people. What Native Americans we see today. How we got conquered, because I'm going to tell you on my life, and I know that I'm speaking, and I probably would never speak this tomorrow, but how we got conquered through wars.
Right.
They did not come here with guns and say, nigga, I'm your master. Black people are spiritual people. We go by the book. We go by the law. And when we go by the law and book, that's why we're never gonna go where we need to go. We're never gonna learn what we need to learn, because no one goes by the book of law.
No, most time they don't.
That's set in America. I studied a little bit, and I seen that, and I put on my Facebook, and I might be wrong, but I believe I'm right. Lucifer had a problem with Jesus. He did not have a problem with authority. He did not have a problem with anything other than honoring one man. I'm going to keep it real, and you might get mad with me. I don't know. Why do we have to honor a man that was sent here to give us a message? Everybody give us a message in the Bible. Why was he the person that supposed to be solidified as more? You get what I'm saying? He was flesh. He wasn't a spirit. He wasn't this or that, because we never know, because we were told this stuff, right? He was flesh just like man, right? Allegedly, y'all don't get mad with me. I'm just reading stuff deep, right? I know in John, if you read the book of John, you'll see where Jesus told John to go kill his people, or somebody he told him to kill. I can't remember. You just got to go read it. My left eye jumping. Cross it out. But I'm saying, if you have the 10 commandments in place, right? The 10 commandments. And I might be wrong. I ask people to go look up stuff themselves, right? You have the 10 commandments that you said God told you to give us the message, the commandments, all this stuff, right? The biggest law in there is thou shalt not kill, right? But if you read John, I can't remember what it was, I'll find it, where he told him, I don't know if he told him to kill his people, I can't remember, Barbados. It just blows my mind. Because I don't read the Bible in that way, right? But if you have your commandments set in place, if you die for our sins, those commandments should be in place. That's just what I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I feel. If you put those commandments, that means that you, I, he, it have to oblige by every commandment. Even Jesus, because he was the flesh, right? He was the flesh. And he was brought to send a message, right? He was brought to send his message. So if you were brought here to send a message, for me, I can't remember, was it Moses that set the 10 commandments?
Yeah, Moses was established. Those 10 commandments were for the Israelites when they were going through. Those commandments were for them. See, the thing is,
it has to be if the commandments was for them, it's for civilization. Because I believe
those people for that period of time, because they got brought out of bondage.
But they still making us go by them, though.
No. I mean, a lot of people are very religious, and when they read the Bible, they read it religiously. So when I say that is because Jesus didn't come to abolish the law, but to it says, I did not come to abolish the law, but to let me pull it up. He did not come to abolish the law. He came to
So why get into it with the devil? Because he don't believe him.
That was because he was found iniquity was found in him.
Like, what does
That's
that
what
mean?
happened.
Like, break that down. Break that down.
Iniquity, iniquity is, let me pull it up.
Because when I read it, it was because the breakdown of it, I know it's a lot of technicality with the wording and stuff.
Iniquity is immoral, basically.
But why was he considered immoral?
Okay, so so when he was,
hold on, we getting religious.
This is Bible talk, so this is cool. So basically, when he said, "I'm going to raise my throne above the heavens," so that means he was already in a lower heaven. A lot of people think that he was right next to him. He wasn't. Satan. Okay?
I don't believe nobody was in heaven.
No, there's levels in heaven. There's levels according to your there's levels according to your there's just it's hard for me to explain, but there's levels.
No, it's not hard for me to explain. I heard that there's supposed to be levels.
Yeah, like there's rankings according to like the levels that you're at, rankings, right?
Yeah, so it's basically
he was a cherubim. Right, and he was a cherubim, and cherubims carry the presence of God, right? So that's what he was, and so he got in trouble once, boom, got lowered down to a lower, and then
he didn't get in trouble for disobeying God. He got in trouble for he had a problem with Jesus.
No, that's not correct.
Me and you, when we get off here, we have to go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go see, because according to what I read, he did not go against like nothing other than praising God. It was. I'm gonna say this. I mean, because I might be wrong, like I said, but according to a lot of the stuff, God was God's with the S, and it was removed eventually down the line, and that's what I'm studying right now. Like, why? You get what I'm saying?
We gotta dig.
It's like the Ethiopian, I believe it's in that Bible itself, verses like some verses that Black folks never seen, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's the Ethiopian version, because honestly,
the Ethiopian, Christianity is not a Western. It's not a Western.
It's not. It's from Africa. Africa. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
2 months ago, I found out that white folks did not give us that religion.
No, they didn't at all. That is from.
But they remove things from that time. From that period of time, there is. It's not even from the time. It's what was to come. They removed things that should have educated Black folks from that Bible. That's what I'm saying. Like things that is told to us is not all the way factual. You get what I'm saying? Like some of the stuff is factual, but I just don't believe, and that's just me, that, I mean, we got so religious because I think I done drunk too much, but I didn't got so, and I don't normally do that.
We gotta wrap it up.
Yes, we gotta wrap it up for sure, because we should be off. We should have been off long time ago.
We should have been off. It's okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying, listen, I don't believe that the gods, that the God or the gods, right? That put this thing together for human civilization, intended for us to be in misery. We have too much.
Oh no, of course not.
We have too much land to be miserable. And when I read the part about slavery, how that's a white man's myth. You leave you're a slave for 7 years, you leave your child. That's in the effing Bible. You get what I'm saying? I read that myself, so that's nothing no one is telling me, right? So for me, the American version of a Bible is not too factual for me. You get what I'm saying? And I asked God, you get what I'm saying, to give me the better knowledge. If I'm being taught wrong, if I have been taught wrong, I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You're just trying to seek
guidance.
revelation.
I said, if you give me the guidance I need, then I would know.
Yeah.
And you know how you pray, right? I know we're off track off of everything we're supposed to be doing because of this war thing. If you give me the knowledge that I'm supposed to know, then I would know.
Yeah.
I said, please do not. I said this the other day, please don't prosecute me for things that I really am confused about.
Yeah.
And I'm only confused because
wisdom. You just need wisdom.
Right. But I told him I'm only confused because there's a control mechanism here and it doesn't consist of Black folks or any folks that are good. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't believe that Black folks by themselves are in slavery. I believe white folks are in slavery and Black folks are in slavery.
Yeah, of course.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't think yeah, there's a lot of things that have just happened throughout history that we probably will never understand. Do you know what I mean?
I asked God, I'm gonna say this, and you shouldn't ask, but I asked him.
Who said you shouldn't ask?
Because I don't know.
You should ask. That you're supposed to ask questions.
No. This is what I asked though. I said, if there's a spiritual activation, or we supposed to know more as humans, I would like to experience that before I leave here. If there's things that my mind, my soul is supposed to know or have the capability of doing, and we have been hindered at because of people wanting to control the population, I would like to experience that. They said that we only use a percentage of our minds. And if that is so, if I can just experience it, I don't want to experience it if I die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we might experience it once we die. Who knows, right?
Right.
So that's what I ask. You get what I'm saying? Like, to experience that, just that. You get what I'm saying? I don't care who is people, the people around here that supposed to be running stuff, right? I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't care.
Yeah, I understand.
But yeah, we gotta wrap it on down. I know you didn't speak much because you got Sugar Mama. She'll be asleep. And she gonna do
Sugar Mama was like, y'all are supposed to be over and done with. Look at her.
To Sugar Mama, we went on late, sweetheart.
Yeah, we did.
We went on super late because
we
I was
with your brother.
I feel like at least she's not crying.
Yeah.
That's your twin for sure. But I'm gonna let you sum it up because I did my daughter talking because I know Sugar Mama was cutting up in the background. I said I'm gonna let you sum it up because I know Sugar Mama was talking in the background. We talked about DJ Envy.
DJ Envy. We talked about Diddy. We had to talk about the guys, the Herp guy, but we can't think of his name. The guy from Power. Supposedly,
we gotta find out his name. We don't want to just say anything because I swear to God, like my brain had a brain freeze, and I promise you, I got this girl face in my head, but cannot for some reason say her name. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you the last. Give you the flow.
So we talked about Chrisean Rock and her wild family. We talked about DJ Envy and his lawsuits. We talked about Diddy and his supposedly allegations that he's going through right now and the lawsuits he's going through. And we also we dived in a little bit of what's going on with the Hamas Israel situation. We'll probably dive
I think we're going to talk about that Wednesday. I say Wednesday, we need to go live on Wednesdays too in the middle of the week, but we're going to go deep more in that. Okay. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
And what else? We talked about a few things. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what's going to be happening in the world of social media next week. I'm looking to dive
you know who we forgot to talk about? Will and Jada.
We're going to save it for next week because there's a bunch of stuff that's still coming out.
Wednesday, we're going to talk about her Wednesday because I got a lot of stuff that came out.
Yeah,
we'll
definitely dive into them next week. But I think we covered like most of the important topics that needed to be discussed.
Oh my God, what is that girl name?
I don't know. We watch when we get off and we end up like remembering what her name was. Watch.
I'm telling you, it's like a brain fart. It's because I swear to God, I seen it, and I'm like, why do they keep bringing this girl name up? She left him alone. He pretended like he was doing the groceries. Like, oh my God.
It was deep. But I'm excited to see. I'm excited for Wednesday. We're gonna get into it Wednesday. And yeah, I think we gave the peoples what they need to hear. And do you got anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna chop all this stuff up because we didn't said a bunch of stuff and I shouldn't have been on the I can't say what it is. But I'm like on 10 right now. I'm feeling so good at this point, right? But anywho, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Please follow the Instagram, Erica Trenell. That's ErikaTrenell. I'm constantly commenting. I'm constantly going after the bloggers that's on the BS. We're gonna get everything more together. We just trying to this our second
figure
one.
Out our flojo.
Yeah, we're trying to figure the flojo. We also trying to make Sugar Mama butt sleep at 9 o'clock. Well, it's 7 o'clock. So we're gonna figure out the timing and stuff where it would be good for both parties.
She did good. She slept for 30-40 minutes, and after that she was like, time's up.
But we're gonna figure out our flow where we either probably go on during the day. I don't know. I know it would be the weekend where we're talking about more of the serious topics or whatever. But I do know that Wednesday, I want to start going live Wednesday because the war thing for me, I think no parties are winning. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this: I'm not Team Israel. And what's the other country name?
It's not even is Israel. It's really the Hamas country that is a terrorist group that is attacking a small portion. It's not no one's suffering but the kids, the children, and
the women. I heard them say they're I'm gonna say this before we get off. They're saying that they were sending the kids and the children off and they were bombing them. That's what I got a problem with.
Hamas is a known terrorist group.
But they said, allegedly, Iraq is doing the same shit. I seen the guy was like, "Don't sit here and take sides," because both sides are doing some effed up stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
there's more to it.
Always remember, why do they call them terrorists? Because they're fighting for something that is right.
They're fighting for territory. That's what they're fighting for.
So you think it's territory?
It's 100% about territory.
I think it's more than territory.
You think it's? I don't know, because that's what they've been fighting over.
But if they're fighting, just listen. If they're fighting over territory, why kill women and children?
Because it doesn't matter. That is not important. You would think like, okay, what's common sense to us is not common sense to other people. So, like, I think that.
But I've been hearing both parties don't have a problem with each other.
They don't. That the problem is, it's not about those two parties.
The governments,
it's about the terrorist group. That's really what.
No, they say it's the governments. Like, we're gonna look and make sure. But I think if he runs,
I have this video you can watch.
Listen. If he runs, if he runs indeed supplying them, it's beyond terrorists.
Right.
If something's going on that we don't know. And I was
alleged. Look at their news, not our news. Our news are always warped.
Right. And I heard the people themselves talking. They're not beefing with each other.
Yeah, they're not.
Something going on way beyond territory. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's beyond territory.
It's strange. Yeah, that whole situation.
So we just have to dig in this
We're
week
gonna
and
get into
figure
it
it out.
next week. Yeah.
Yeah, because Wednesday I'm gonna talk more about politics. I'm gonna try to keep politics off the weekend or what unless something goes on. But Wednesday we're gonna get into the politics stuff within the community, stuff like that. Okay. But we're finna get off. I'm
All
finna
right.
get this down and I'll do clips for sure. I'm in the screen.